все вкусно.
Уважаемые спортсмены, осталось 5 минут до старта. Покиньте трассу. Трасса закрыта. Dear athletes, 5 minutes to the start. Call control. Please reach the course.
Welcome to the 2019 Winter Universiade and to day one of competition in cross-country skiing. We are at the Radiga cluster, which is only some 15 minutes drive away from the CBD of Krasnoyarsk in Siberia. And, from wherever you are joining us, a big hello and a big welcome. A truly international field for this first event, which will be the women's 5K Classic. And some spectators from Australia. Well, they have a sole representative in the field. And, Russia are expected to do very well. There is Yulaika, the very popular mascot, as the games get underway after a glittering opening ceremony last night. Representatives from Japan in the field. And we're just a couple of minutes away from the start. So 24 nations represented in a field of 68. They'll be skiing in the traditional classic style today, in the women's 5K and then the men's 10K events. So the Canadians are here, China, the United States, Turkey, Canada, France, Mongolia, Norway, Republic of Korea, Slovenia, Finland, Australia, Thailand, Spain, Germany, Belarus, Austria. Due to the conditions, it's really quite mild for this time of year. The locals telling us that in early March, it's normally a bit chillier than this. Only a few weeks ago, it was minus 35, but reasonably still, 2.1 meters per second, the wind today at this spectacular facility so close by the city centre. And it will be Jingji who leads it away for China, and they go in 30-second intervals. I'm sure you've probably seen your share of cross-country skiing. If you have not, we'll do our best to talk you through what happens in this event. But 30-second intervals, and basically the quickest time wins the day. Katerina Paul, the one representative from Australia. Some of the other nations represented. I didn't get through. Poland, Slovakia, Switzerland, Japan, Czech Republic, Italy, and of course Russia. I mentioned Italy and Russia last because they will go towards the tail of the field and expected to do very well. They filled the first two placings 2 years ago in Almaty, the Russian athletes. So perhaps a couple of those last four on your screen now will be prominent at the finish. So still some 40 seconds away from a start. Quite a good little crowd gathering on what is quite a nice Sunday morning in Krasnoyarsk. A bit of chat. Hopefully some friendships being formed at these games. So the United States have got an early starter or two in Isabel Sharp and Emma Malmquist. They'll go second and third. But it will be Xi of China to lead them off in just a couple of moments. So very nervous moments indeed. They are too. There's Nyanchimeg Gulamsuren from Mongolia. And here we go. Underway in the women's 5K individual. Classic style, and we wish Xi Jing the best as she sets off. She's from Jilin Jiangsu University. What an opportunity. Not such a great journey for the athletes from China to come across to Siberia. Out of Cornell University is Isabel Sharp. She's 22 years of age, and her ambition will be to, in the first instance, try and catch Xi Jing. Conditions pretty benign, no wind to trouble the athletes as they set off. Malmquist, third away from Colorado University. Colorado Mesa University. So she'll try and catch her teammate, Isabel. Try and hold off the athlete behind her, which is Zozan Malkots of Turkey. Checkpoints around the course, and we'll be able to bring you up to date with who is leading whom on the time basis. And Ibrahim Tetsan University for Zozan Malkots of Turkey negotiates the first tight bend. It's only some 20-30 metres away from the start. They wheel away and head off up into the woods. Navigating two courses here, 2.5 kilometres around what's known as the red course, 2.5 for the blue. The total climb around the course is 78 metres. Camille Ham from Canada next to go. Important to legally make those turns rather than be seen to be skating around. Judges will be keeping an eye on that. Now, the first of the French competitors, Laurie Flochon, University of Savoie-Mont-Blanc. She's 21 years of age, turning 22 in May. So all the athletes under 25. Dalamsuran from the Champion Institute in Mongolia. A couple of skiers from Mongolia today. She has a teammate setting out from the gates in 14th position. "11 medal events here spread over the next 10 days. And this is a world-class facility. We're truly fortunate to be here. The local authorities have spent a considerable amount of money bringing this up to standard as a great training and competition facility. Chong Yu from Jilin University. Expect to see quite a range in ability and sort of competitive experience amongst these athletes. Tomorrow's stars, perhaps they will be. You can see already that Isabel Sharp has overtaken Zi Jing through the first 1,100 metres. So a promising beginning from Sharp. Through in 3:46.6. And 4:21.9 for Zi Jing. So we go back to the start. And Zhao from Changchun Normal University. Really get an idea of the ability of the athletes as they negotiate even the first tight turn. Frida Øygard, Norwegian University of Science and Technology. Norway, of course, with a wonderful pedigree in both cross-country and biathlon. So we'll look for Norway to have a presence in all races across the next 10 days. Through the checkpoint now, Camille Ham. She will have the quickest sector through the first 1,100 at 3:26.1. So she's overtaken a couple there. Flochon coming through to France. And Flochon very quick. And she takes the new best time in 3:15.5. Becky Bryant from the United States Air Force Academy. Third of the Americans away in this 5K Classic. United States really starting to improve in cross-country. Program going through the college system and then on to elite competition. They're starting to bring some good athletes through. So 2 years ago, the winner of this event, Lilia Vasilyeva, just over 14 minutes, so they can do it quickly. Of course, it depends on the course a great deal. Now, Anna Johnson, another from the United States. Russian Federation 2 years ago had 5 of the top 8, including first and second. So we'll see if on their home snow they can repeat that kind of dominance. Johnson, Western State Colorado University. 16 now. Anna Vitkovsky, also of the USA. In fact, they've got 3 going, one after the other, the Americans here, and next it'll be Ria Berrigan, also from Western State University. Sorry, Anna Vitkovsky. Out on the course, Isabel Sharp. Coming up to the second checkpoint. And through in 7 minutes 20. So the first through there. Pushing hard with both poles. So important to get the wax right for the conditions. This is where the wax technicians earn their money on days like today, when it's a race day. They were here testing yesterday. What is the right combination of the stick and glide? Well, they find out pretty soon in the race. The athletes know whether the technicians have got it right by the feel of their skis underneath. And Alcuts of Turkey, 7:01.2 through the second checkpoint. And through they come. Flochon leading, some 30 seconds almost behind Flochon. So the French competitor putting together a good race as she steps aside to move past Camille Ham. So important to learn how to pace your race, and that would be one of the things that these athletes would be improving on as the years and competitions go by. They've got checkpoints today at 1.1, 1.9, 2.5, 3.5, 4.2 and 4.8. Korean Kim Bo-ra from the Korea National Sport University. Just 12 months ago, the Republic of Korea, very proud hosts of the 2018 Olympic Winter Games, Pyeongchang. Very fortunate to be there and enjoy the hospitality and fine competition and well-run games that we had there. Emballage from Grant McEwen University. In 3 years' time, it'll be the turn of China to host the Olympic Winter Games. Based out of Beijing. I think the first city to host both summer and winter games.
Видим, как лидер гонки проходит по стадиону. Вот она между стартовым скором и гигантским
Charlotte Hick of Canada, University of Alberta. Real winter is one of the promotional slogans attached to these games in Krasnoyarsk. And coming into the start-finish area, well, just leaving the start-finish area, Hick is really pushing hard early. Catherine Dennis of Canada, University of Ottawa. Canadians 3 back-to-back there. Almost race as a team, except you don't want your teammate to catch you. So they're just standing around waiting, trying to relax, not wanting to use up too much nervous energy, just to keep warm and loose. 49 there was Ksenia Shaligina of Kastana State Pedagogical University in Kazakhstan. 24 and away, Asina Duman of Turkey. 6 out on course, Laurie Flochon of France. She has been leading the best time through the first and second checkpoints. She's about 30 seconds ahead of the next best, Camille Hahn. So quite quick out on course has been Flochon. About to move past Zozan Malkots, who started a minute ahead of her. So that is great progress for the French athlete. The sound of the skis gliding across the snow here. By the sound, you can get a sense of the conditions here. It is well below freezing, but milder than it has been. Yes, only a few weeks ago, minus 30 plus. Whether you say the weather's been kind to us or has been a little unnatural, but it's not as cold as it might be, that's for sure. Flochon just negotiating a small rise. They're 34 metres of height difference on the red course, and 43 on the blue course, the second 2.5 kilometres. So it looks a bit deceptive there. They look like a downhill section, but not really. They're still having to work hard through this sector. 6, 2 and 4 there, so Flochon, Sharp and Malkots, France, United States and Turkey, working their way around the course for the first time. Very excited, a lot of these athletes, to be here today. Katerina Paul from La Trobe University, which is in Victoria, Australia. Sets off at a good clip. Next to go. Almost halfway through the field. Vilma Jilha of Finland. Just notable absentees from the field. There's no athlete from Sweden, which is a surprise. But Finland and Norway here. And Thailand. Karen Chonlang. Thailand, not a nation you immediately think of when you consider winter sports. Oh, labouring up the hill, it's hard work for Zijing. That's a better rhythm. She just stepped out of the tracks, make her way up this incline. Terrific opportunity for these athletes to come to international competition. Some of them don't have an elite career perhaps in mind for cross-country skiing, but these university games give them the opportunity to come and see what it's all about. 32 there, Nina Klemencic, University of Maribor in Slovenia. And through the... Let's checking that. 25 there was Tae-yong of Korea. And now, from Spain, Alba Puca Fabregas from the University of Saragossa. Followed by Ann-Katrin Uhl of Germany. Here she is. The University of Alaska Fairbanks. So, university in the United States. Flashon through the 4.2-kilometre checkpoint in 13:58. So she is going to lead the early starters home with the quickest time, that's for sure. She's had a good rhythm right through the race. Alcott's comes through. So just 800 metres to go for those leading athletes. Svetlana Andriuk of Belarus, the Belarusian State University of Physical Education. That's where she's based. Katrina Paul comes through. Mentioned from La Trobe University in Victoria. On the border of Victoria and New South Wales is where the main ski fields are in Australia. Andriuk sets off, a little bit of protection around the chin and neck from the chill of the morning. Just coming up to 20 minutes past 10 local time in Krasnoyarsk. Anna Skullbro, the Norwegian University of Science and Technology. Can the Norwegians break the dominance of the Russian Federation? They were 1, 2, and 5 2 years ago. Third place in Almaty was Anna Sevchenko of Kazakhstan. Flashon. Coming down towards the finish. The first of our finishes today. The French competitor comes across the line in 16:07.3 is her semi-official time.
Француженка задала хороший темп соревнованиям.
So let's see how long it takes for someone to come under that time of 16:07 for Flashon. Certainly gave it everything, doesn't look to have a lot left. Nice atmosphere around the finish area here at this terrific facility. It's known as the Raduga cluster. It's got biathlon close by as well. Athlete number 40, Tamara Ibel, Kazakh Academy of Sport and Tourism in Kazakhstan. Mentioned they picked up the bronze medal in this event 2 years ago. Very flat light today. It's quite overcast. Also very still. The athletes will appreciate these racing conditions. Not a lot of wind, not too cold. It's all about there.
Welcome along, everybody, to Krasnoyarsk in Siberia for the 29th Winter Universiade. We are, about 3,352 kilometers to the east of Moscow, here at the fun park Popryov Log. And it is day one of the alpine skiing competition. And the women and the Super G will get us underway. Final preparations being done at the top and bottom of the piste. The athletes have had a chance to inspect the course this morning. Here are the weather conditions, and it is as cold as you would expect for Siberia, perhaps not as cold as you might expect. There is the view down the track, and this track pretty much in two parts really. The first top half of it, as you can see, pretty steep. There is the course profile, just over 1.5 kilometers in length, set by one of the Russians. And that red gate you can just see there, very key. This is the bottom part of the section. As you can see, it's a lot flatter than the top, so it's important for the athletes to take speed off the steep section and get their gliding skills zoned in, tuned in.
Through the 1.9k checkpoint, 12 seconds quicker than Collector.
На 12 секунд опередила польскую подгонку Веронику Калета. Она вновь показывает подготавливающиеся к гонке Яну Кирпиченко, представляющую российскую сборную.
The lights are on in the stadium.
Екатерина Смирнова.
I'm not sure we need it. Perhaps that helps our cameras, but yes, only coming up to 10:30 in the morning. And now the sun is just coming through. We can feel it in our commentary boxes as we look out across the start-finish area. Takazawa, I beg your pardon, from Waseda University in Japan. Summer Olympics move to Tokyo next year, of course, in August, and Paralympics.
That is section. And